It's time. She's spilling the tea.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Now, if you haven't had a chance to do this, I highly recommend it. Debbie Allen hosted a dance class on Instagram Live. So I don't know if y'all saw that, but she's a choreographer, as you know, and it was amazing. I was actually participating in that. Did y'all see that?
No. Somebody should introduce Queen Debbie to TikTok. Debbie Allen would kill on TikTok.
But she did a whole Instagram Live class, and she was just teaching you all her dance moves, and then they was doing fame and everything. So you can still see it online, by the way.
You were doing it? You participated in that year? I ain't never seen
you know, I did. I was doing all the. It's like a little workout.
When you started dancing,
you know, I will do a workout in a heartbeat and do a class. So
where can we see this?
Well, you can't see me doing it. I'm watching her on Instagram Live, and that's how I participated. So you can go on live and do it. It's fun. All right. Also, Chance the Rapper is concerned about the closings and cancellations for movie theaters. And as you know, a lot of the movie theater companies had to shut down just because of coronavirus. And so they've been releasing their movie titles to streaming services to continue to make money on these investments. According to the NBC Universal CEO, Jeff Shell, he said Universal Pictures has a broad and diverse range of movies, with 2020 being no exception. Rather than delaying these films or releasing them into a challenged distribution landscape, we wanted to provide an option for people to view these titles in the home that is both accessible and affordable. So Chance the Rapper's concerned now that are people going to go back to the movie theaters after this? He said, when this whole thing is said and done, I hope we all start going to the movie theater again. There's some likelihood that this will be the end of the cinema and a huge push for studios to go fully video on demand and streaming. It's definitely the way of the future. I just hope we have more time.
That's inevitable, though. I mean, somebody came to me with that idea 6-7 years ago. It's almost virtually impossible to do because no studio is going to give you the rights to their movies. But yeah, that's inevitable. Like when a movie comes out on a Friday, if I can order it at home,
I think that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's absolutely inevitable.
But there's also that experience, and I realize how movie theaters are so different now, right? There's a lot more that doesn't have as much seating, but then they have the experience of being able to order food and drinks from your seat all of that.
We got that at the house.
Yeah, I got
food and drinks at the house.
At the crib. I got cheaper candy.
Okay, food.
Yeah, but you know what? You could also, people go out and go to bars and have drinks, and that's a lot more expensive than being at home.
I got a bar at the crib.
But what I'm saying is, there's a lot of things we could do at home, but the experience of going out sometimes is really nice.
No.
So we just don't want to lose that.
I go in the basement.
And I've been thinking about that because, when you think about, trying to avoid public places, just because, even with shootings and things like that, it's like, no, I'm cool with the house.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at the house. If I can get the movie, yeah, I'm good.
I'm right there. I'm good.
Oh, God. All right. Well, let's talk about Red Table Talk. So they did a coronavirus emergency edition of Red Table Talk to talk about everything. And Jaden Smith was not there. Here's what happened according to Jada.
Jaden is not here with us today because he is actually being a responsible young person. He is practicing social distancing.
Absolutely.
He's been doing a lot of traveling, and his main concern has been about Gammy. Yeah. So he has decided to stay indoors, and he's actually following orders.
Yeah. So why the rest of them not listening? All of them travel.
I guess he's been traveling more than they have. Maybe he feels, maybe they were all on lockdown together. So
you look at Will Smith's Instagram, he ain't never in America, seem like.
No, well, he got enough money where he could just test himself. I'm sure he got
to test himself.
Test himself.
All right. Well, here is what Will Smith has to say about social distancing and how important it is right now.
Imagine our local hospital can handle 40 respiratory patients at one time. The way the virus is moving and the reason why we need to practice social distancing and the idea of flattening the curve is if 50 people show up at that hospital at one time to get 40 beds.
Yeah.
Now you have 10 people in critical condition that aren't going to get help. And your mortality rate shoots through the roof. Right. That's the idea of overwhelming the system.
I told y'all this last week, but I'm just Leonard. Nobody listens to me.
You're not Will Smith.
We listen to Will Smith.
Exactly.
Yes, Will Smith.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Now, Lil Baby has addressed some rumors. People were saying that he is abusing drugs and he's on Percocets and all of that. Part of that is because of the interview he did on The Breakfast Club. There's a point where he is trying to pour water out of a closed water bottle. I felt like he was just a little like nervous, not wanting to answer questions, as he said he hates doing interviews. And so he just was kind of playing with the water bottle, but it turned into a viral situation for him. Well, he posted, "I don't take Percocets." He wants people to know that. In addition, he has announced that he has a mixtape that's going to only feature rappers who own Lambos.
Drop a mixtape on like 60 days, Lamborghini boy. Ain't nothing but some all the rap who got Lamborghinis features. I'm putting features on there.
I think that he should limit it to the rappers who don't have payments that they're making on their Lamborghini. If your Lamborghini is paid for, you can be featured on the album. I think that'll shorten that list real quick.
All right, well, I'm Angela Yee.
Excuse me.
Wow. And that is your Rumor Report.